It's Glitch Tutorials HD here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the brand new duplication glitch for the Mark II Raygun on Shattered Veil. This is absolutely amazing on squads because every single player on your team can get the Mark II Raygun without spending any essence at all. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get the Mark II Raygun, just in case you don't know how to do it, and then for the glitch you need to get to the part to where you can actually upgrade the Raygun, and that's when the magic happens. So just before I start this video, could you please smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and let's get into this. So the first part to get the Mark II Raygun, you actually have to go to the mainframe at round 10, and there'll be a lab technician just like that one with a white coat on, but you'll have purple eyes. So once you kill him, you'll drop a floppy disk, and that's the first part to get the Mark II Raygun. So now that you've got the floppy disk, what you want to do is go to the east foyer. So that's the room in between the library and the Juggernog room. As soon as you're there, you want to interact with the computer and it will start printing. To know that you've done it correct, obviously you'll look at the printer and you'll see the paper going up, but also vermin will spawn. So what you want to do is kill the vermin whilst the printer is printing the paper, and then as soon as it's actually printed the paper, you just go over to the printer, interact with the printer, and then it will show you a 3-letter word. What you need to do is make sure to remember that 3-letter word, because you will be needing to go to a chalkboard, and I'll be showing you exactly what you need to do as well. So now that it's printed, I interact with it, and as you can see, mine is crab. So now that you've got your 4-letter word, what you want to do is head over to the PhD room, which is actually the nursery, and there will be a chalkboard right next to the PhD flotter machine. So what you want to do is use this chalkboard and turn it into numbers, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So it's actually super easy to work out the code. So my word is crab, so you have to work your way down that word. So the first letter is obviously a C for crab. So you want to look at the bunch of letters, find where the C is, and then you want to count how many letters is in that bunch. So where I've circled, there's 4 letters. So my first number for the code is going to be 4. So now my second letter is R. So what you want to do is look at the bunch of letters again, and as you can see, I've circled it. So it's got an R in it. So then all you have to do is count the amount of letters that's in that bunch. So I've got 6 letters there, so my second number is 6. So I've got 4 and 6 so far. So luckily for me, my A is actually in the same bunch of letters. So as you can see, it'll be another 6 because it's in that same bunch and there's 6 letters in that bunch. So the code right now is 466. So my last letter is a B of my word. So I just go back to the B, and as you can see, I've circled it again. There's 4 letters in that bunch of letters, so it's a 4. So mine's 4664. That's the code that mine is. It's obviously going to be different for you though. So now what you want to do is make your way down to the service tunnel, and there'll be a gobblegast behind this door right in front of you. So what you do is go over at the keypad right next to the door and type in the code that you've just worked out from the chalkboard. Once you do that, it will open the door and you need to kill the gobblegast, and it will drop his severed arm. So I'm just about to kill the gobblegast, and as you can see, it drops his severed arm. So you just pick it up, interact with it, pick it up, and then you want to work your way over to the armory. So if you just follow where I go, the armory is still in the service tunnel. You just open this door, go to the right hand side, and that's where the Raygun is. So once you go into the armory, you just interact with this keypad here with the arm, and there you go, that's how you get the Mark II Raygun. So you've actually got 3 attempts of doing this, because there's 3 ways of upgrading the Raygun, but I'm going to show you how to upgrade it to blue. So you will be needing a Casimir for this one. So luckily for us, you can get a free Casimir in the service tunnel. If you just go exactly where I did, where that dead body is, there's a free Casimir for you to pick up. But if not, you can also buy them from the crafting table as long as you've got enough salvage. So now going from the service room over to the rear patio, that's just where the double tap machine is. You just want to go where the zombie spawn is, below the double tap machine, and chuck your Casimir. Don't do what I do, auto despawn, just chuck it right in front, and then you just wait for it to suck out an empty canister, and that's the first part of upgrading the Raygun. So I'm just going to let it suck it out so you can see what it looks like. So once it does that, it should be on the floor. You just interact with it and pick it up. So now that you've got the empty canister, you just want to make your way over to the speed cola machine, and there'll be a machine right here. You just interact with it, put the empty canister inside, and it will spawn an abomination. For the amount of people that's in your game, that's how many abominations will spawn. So what you want to do with the small rocks at the spawn, you want the abomination to shoot its laser beams at it at first, and then as soon as it shoots its laser beams at it, it will light it up, and then you need it to charge into the rock. So I'm going to show you what I mean right now. So this is what you do, you just wait for it to shoot its laser beam. So I'm going behind the little rocks, make sure it's the little rocks that you go behind, and then as you can see, once it shoots it at the little rock, it will light the little rock up, and then as soon as you've lit them all up, you don't have to light them all up for it to actually work. You can do it one by one, but then you need to wait for it to charge into the rock. So as soon as it charges into the rock like that, it will make the rock float, and you have to do it for all 3 of the rocks. So once it's hit the last rock, it will actually have a timer on the left hand side of your screen. What you have to do is you have to stop the vermin from going into the center circle where the purple is, and you just need it to charge all the way up, but if the vermin go on top of it, it stops it from charging. So you just kill all the vermins. You don't need to kill any of the zombies because they don't stop it from charging, just the vermin. So I'd recommend before getting into this just to keep one zombie like I did, and it makes it so much easier just to kill the vermin then. And then as soon as you've done that, that's the canister actually full, it's fully charged, and then I'll show you where you need to go. So now just make your way back up the machine in front of the speed cola, and as you can see, the canister is blue now, so it's fully charged. So all you have to do is make your way back to where the armory is, so I'm going to show you right now. So now that you're back at the armory, that's where you got the ray gun from. You just want to go over to this machine right in front of it, interact with it first, and then you need a zombie to hit you once, and then you want to start crafting. If you do it correctly, once it downs you, it will actually drop another ray gun, but you'll have a ray gun as well. So as you can see, got a ray gun right now, but then the other players got the upgraded ray gun, and you can do this for every single upgrade. So I am going to be slowing the video down so you can see it properly on how to do it. So let's do that now. So I forgot to say as well, make sure you haven't got any juggernog, and you also haven't got any plates on as well, because that makes it harder to get the timing, because it takes more hits from the zombie to down you. So just go over at the machine and wait for the zombie to run. As soon as it hits you, literally as soon as it hits you, that's when you start crafting. So whilst you're crafting, the zombie is going to keep hitting you, and then if you do it correctly and get the timing right, it will whack you as soon as you finish crafting, and then it will drop the upgraded ray gun. So as you can see, it drops the ray gun, you go down, so you still keep your non-upgraded ray gun, but the upgraded ray gun is on the floor. How insane is that? So if you have a team of 4 whilst you're playing squads, you can do that for every single upgrade if you get the timing right, and every single player on your team can have an upgraded ray gun Mark II without having to spend any essence at the box. So how insane is that? All you need is one Mark II ray gun, and you can get every player on your team with a Mark II ray gun without having to spend anything, without having to waste so much time at the box to try and get it, because it is really hard to get out the box, especially if you want 4 people to have it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Could you please comment, rate and subscribe, and thanks for watching.